Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to craft epic gear and the entire process in order to get your pieces of gear made from a crafter and be able to get it at the eye level that you want it at. There are quite a few things that you can do as well, and it can be rather confusing and very overwhelming, especially if you did not play Dragonflight and you're coming back to the entire new crafting system. So today I'm just going to walk you through the entire process, and we'll be making a 590 staff to show you that. But before we begin the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the very first thing that you are going to do in order to find the gear that you want and that you're going to be making is honestly figure out the profession that you want for what you need. Weapons are generally blacksmithing and inscriptors. So for me, I'm making a staff, so I'm going to be looking for an inscriptionist. The very first step is to come to the enchanting trainer here in Dornegal at about coordinates 5272 right here by the foregrounds, and we are going to talk to her, and we are going to exchange our weathered Harbinger crest, 30 of these, in order to get a nascent weathered Harbinger's crest. So each level of these is another level of gear. Right now we can only get this one at the moment, so we are going to get the sort of tier 1 that'll make us those 590 pieces of gear. So the next step in order to do this is to find an enchanter who has the recipe enchanted weathered Harbinger crest. I myself happen to be exactly that, an enchanter with this, so I am just going to make it myself. It takes 30 storm dust and 5 gleaming shard. The quality of mats do not matter for this because this does not have any quality. You will make it and you will get this piece of gear. So if you are not an enchanter and do not have access to that, what you'll do is you'll come to this table right here, or actually you will go, to the Artisan's Emporium, which we will head over there later, but it is right over here, and we will put in a crafting order to get that made. So as an example, since I'm an enchanter, I can just show you this, and generally there'll be public orders for these that are just always up here to do. As you can see, I only have one order left because I fulfill them all the time. But now that we have that, we are then going to go to the crafting order place in order to get our thing made. You'll probably have to either know the mats for the item you are looking for to be crafted, or you will have to go to the AH and buy these things, but I already prepped it, so I'm going to show you exactly what I want. So to place an order, we look for weapons. We're looking for two-handed. We are looking for staves. So we are looking for an Inquisitor's baton, so we can get the 590 two-handed staff. So the things I want to include are going to be these reagents, so we need to find some spears and a boundless cipher. Then there are embellishments that we can add to this to do an effect. I would wait on embellishments because they usually change a lot of these before season 1 launches, so you can save a lot of gold and figure out the best ones that you want. However, you can go and look at these embellishments and put them on. The quality of embellishment that you get makes the recipe easier to craft, which is very important early on. I would never buy a 1-star embellishment even though they're the cheapest. You can probably get away with a 2-star one if you are going for that. Then the next thing is to customize your secondary stats. So for me, I want Haste Mastery as a Shadow Priest, so I went and bought this Missive of the Fever Flare, so I will get Haste and Mastery on this item. So then the next thing I want to do is I put the sigil that I want in it. So the Enchanted Weathered Harbinger's Crest is the best thing, and that is what will make this 590. So then I go to this quality, I check the highest quality, we can make it a public order, and then this is what I'm looking for to get it. So I need to go get spears and a boundless cipher in order to do that. So I'm going to get the 3-star mats. I have the spears in my war bank, but then I'll have to go and buy a cipher in order to make that happen. and so each of those materials are going to be costing quite a bit, but it's for the making essentially a pre-bis weapon for yourself. So I need to go and get a 3-star cipher, which will probably cost me around 10k if I had to guess. So we're going to go here, get a boundless cipher. You can also be looking in trade chat to try to find a craftsman that is advertising. There are always tons of them just saying, hey, I'm doing this, I will get it for you. But we are now looking for a boundless cipher here, and so I'm going to buy the 3-star cipher for 10k just to make my item the best that it can be. So now we are going to head back to the crafting order after we stop at the mailbox with our cipher, and then I'm going to then put that order in, and we will tip probably like 5k just to make sure that we can get it. So once again, we're going through that whole process here. We're going to two-handed stabs, we are searching, we are getting the Inquisitor's baton, we have these 3-star materials. It is going to be a public order. We're putting in the missive, we're putting in the Harbinger public order, and we want to set the recipe to be a 3-star. So it actually you cannot do quality if it is a 3-star one, so you really want to make this like that and find someone that can do it. So if you do a guild order, you can set it to this. If you do a public order, you cannot determine the quality, so unfortunately anyone can take it and then make it, which would be very sad. So I would highly recommend that you then look in trade chat to get your order done, and then you will do the best you can to get a really nice piece of gear. But anyway, that is pretty much the entire process from start to finish for an epic gear. If you are looking to use your Spark of Omens, this is a different category. So as you can see, there's this, the Vagabond's Careful Vagabond's Bounding Baton. This is the other piece, and this is what you would spend your spark on to make better. So this was just a raw version of it, and your spark is to make a better one. So this is what you would use for the other things. So you have to put your Spark of Omen here, and the staff takes 2 in order to do it, so you cannot make the higher end one of that. And then you would get these samples, the Codified Greenwood and the Boundless Cipher. So you'd be spending a ton of money, but it is possible to craft this once you get your second spark right at launch of the next season. But that is just something to keep in mind and something you can look for. But anyway, guys, that is it for this video and the entire process for crafting a piece of gear. It's essentially some work orders and knowing what you need and how to put it in there to get the piece of gear that you're crafting. You can just put the public order there, but you cannot demand quality. So I would highly just recommend spamming trades, say looking for this guy to make this. There are plenty of people out there crafting. The only restriction is that it has to be someone on your faction and on your server in order to do it. So anyway, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, anything else, definitely drop it down below, and I'll do my best to answer them. But I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, you. Yes, you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.